Ha 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 ha. Welcome back to the Boy Time channel. Today we are continuing our viewer reaction marathon with JPEGMAFIA's All My Heroes Are Cornballs. Look at our gargantuan wheel spin for this one. I'm so nervous.
I'm so nervous too. Oh,
Peggy?
yes.
Oh, okay. All right. That's a big wheel
It is
and
so
quite a
big.
big spin.
Yes.
But yeah, JPEGMAFIA, All My Heroes Are Cornballs, one of my favorite albums ever. This is our continuation of the JPEGMAFIA series, I guess, since we only have one more after this, which is also
Yeah.
on the wheel. So if we get that, then our luck is insane. But, 2019 record came out a year after Veteran, a very different record. We'll see that very early. I think I talked about it in the Veteran reaction that this one's a lot more melodic. It was kind of the first album of an experimental artist that really opened my eyes to experimental music and made me love the genre. So we're getting into a big one here. I think a lot of fans are kind of have the same reaction I did with it, where it's like the personal favorite, even though I do think LP is as good as this one. But I digress. I don't think... Have either of you heard songs from this? I'm sure you've heard a couple, but...
I think I've heard like Jesus Forgive Me, I Am a Thought, and maybe All My Heroes Are Cornballs. I think I tried listening to this in 2019, and I could not get into it.
I
So I
imagine
will
you
be
back
forced
then
to.
not like, yeah.
Yeah, no, I
We've come a
wouldn't have
long
liked it
way
at
in
all.
3 years.
Yeah. Uh, so I'm sure I will enjoy it a whole lot more now. But yeah, I don't think I've heard the first two.
And you have
That was
exposure to Veteran, so
yes.
you're already prepared.
Yeah. Very true.
I know I've heard the first song, which is a banger. Past that, not really anything I could like pick out and be like, I know what this is. But
I will say this one works like really well as a full album experience. I think this is the most cohesive one. So I will hopefully remember transitions and interludes so I can like pile these things up properly. But I don't do any research for videos because that's stupid. And I didn't want to listen to this thing because I've been taking a few months off of it. I want to get back into it. So, but with that said, we can jump into it. We do have a Twitter. We will link that in the description if you want to see some funny tweets such as this one. Prime content. And you can know when our videos go live. That's probably more important to you. But whatever. Yeah. Whatever you want. Also consider subscribing if you haven't already and you like what we're doing. So
I don't
either. But maybe they do.
Okay.
It's a chore to get on every night and do this. So, it's fine. All right, we'll just get into it. Jesus, forgive me. I am a thought.
Okay.
I forgot this album starts with a car crash.
For real, hey man, praise the motherfucking Lord.
I'll try to cut it there. Intro track.
Very good. I like that song. This is very different from Veteran.
A little bit.
Right off the bat. I do like the more melodic kind of stuff. This is something that I will probably gravitate to a lot more than Veteran, which I haven't listened to since we did the reaction and the retrospective for that one. But yeah, I can see myself.
You did put it on your year-end list though, which was surprising to me. So,
I mean, yeah, but I mean, there was a lot of stuff that we reacted to that I didn't like. So, yeah.
Good song. Yeah, This is the only one off the album that I listen to regularly. But yeah, I already know this song, so I can't really say enough about it.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I'm sure I'll be taken aback by some other stuff. But I'm not good at first listens, as we already know, so I can't really give much input in real time. But
just show it your facial expressions. Just go. It's crazy. I do want to correct the record and say that Peggy claims Baltimore, not Boston, by the way. I messed that up in the last video, and I hate myself. But thank you for correcting me. I got the B cities messed up. But yeah, this intro track is absolutely nuts. I love like the changes from melodic to like harsh, but it's like super seamless. And he hits the high note in the chorus. Veteran Peggy would never do that.
True.
But I guess we can keep rolling along with Keenan versus Kel.
Oh no, why are they fighting?
They're angry at each other.
No.
I hope Kel wins.
Me too.
Me too.
And if you're sending the Marios to defend me, you better make sure to break all the Grammys, kill all the winners, losers, nominees. Off probation, crackers, hating, accusations. Slump on the down, bitch, word. How we gonna make this bullshit work? Peaches, hi. This
must be Kel. It's a little bit more angry. I think we're gonna go right into beta male strategies.
Okay.
Just gonna go for it. And the transition worked. We got it.
You gotta do it.
niggas be talking shit. I tell them pull up, bitch. Cease to exist. Rapping so good to me, I hope it get me canceled. I hope that I'll be dazzled. Ooh, bitch, I must be scared.
It's pretty funny.
It is funny.
It's a little silly.
I'm gonna stop a little early. No reason at all. But
okay.
Those were those two.
Those two.
I mean, I can say the names if you want me to.
I don't know. 3 was kind of a trip. Beta male strategies. Got that, like, I don't know. I feel like both of these were kind of like cut in half.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas like the kind of melodic, smoother type production on the first half, and then it goes hard in the second half. I think both of them were kind of like that. I think I like maybe beta male strategies a little bit more. Seem a little bit more chill, riding the beat a little bit better, I think. But you know, I don't think either of them are as good as the title, or not title track, but the first one. So I don't know. We'll have to see where it goes from here.
What this guy said, or this guy, wherever he is on your screen right now.
There you go. Yep. Yeah, there you go.
Yep. Yeah. I think I'll definitely like this a lot more than Veteran. Veteran it's good, but it's kind of like a novelty thing.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna just
that's how I treat it.
Listen to Curb Stomp in a normal playlist every day.
Yeah. Just walking into the Starbucks, just blasting Curb Stomp.
Yeah. Already a big fan of the shift in instrumental. Lot less in your face, but still has that charisma still there. So yeah.
It's the first time I'm listening to this on like the studio headphones, so there's so much more I'm missing, or I was missing until now. But like the texture here is next level. Got that PlayStation menu music type beat on beta male strategies. That's really cool. But
yeah.
I guess speaking of type beats, we'll go into JPEGMAFIA type beat into Grimy Waifu.
Okay.
I'm sure this song will be pleasant.
I sure hope
What else
so.
would you expect?
I don't know. I had to do it. God, I can't get over that. Every single time I can't get over that.
Take these bullets from me, that's my grimy waifu. Ha! Dinner with the bosses. I hit the vape because it's needed. I fall asleep like Tempur-Pedic.
JPEGMAFIA type beat. And grimy waifu. The twofer.
Well, that was not what I was expecting, really. Man, yeah, I didn't think I'd be hearing an acoustic guitar on a JPEGMAFIA song. But I'm glad I did. I like that song quite a bit. The transition from JPEGMAFIA type beat to grimy waifu, very nice. Don't really know what else to say about that. It was just kind of impressive. Sounded good.
Just a little flex.
Just a little flex, yeah. But yeah, I don't know. Those bars are back. Got some funny lines in there. I like the Tempur-Pedic line. That was very funny to me. But yeah,
the whole premise of the song
up.
is kind of funny. Where he's just comparing his gun to like an anime waifu.
That's true. I didn't know that's what it's about. It does make the song better.
Yeah, I dug that. This like for me is kind of the middle ground of like I don't know if you can consider this like glitch, but like
I think it's glitch.
Just kind of that.
Yeah.
Like that kind of like slightly off beat, but still enough where you can like feel like a beat going. That's kind of why I couldn't really get into New Injury Reserve, I feel like, because it's just like
this is that just like toned down a lot. Yeah.
Because if you go that far, it's hard for me to listen because it's just so hard to find like a semblance of like a steady beat, and then it's just all over the place. But I think this is, you know, enough of both where it works really well. But yeah, I like the acoustic guitar a lot. That was my favorite thing off of I think it was Panic Room on his LP or EP too. Yeah. The ending with the acoustic is really nice to me, and I like it here too. So
yeah, people don't sample guitars like this usually. Usually it's like just we'll take a riff and put it in. But I mean, I think there's enough of a musical backbone and like a great beat where he can do like glitch stuff and it's not interfering with anything. He's just putting one on like a half beat or something to add like an extra bit of texture. And then like on LP, he censors himself, but he doesn't censor necessarily swear words. He'll censor random words just to give it like a little bit of like to keep your attention, and it like works. It's not like Kanye does it where they just censor all swearing, even though there was supposed to be no swearing on the album for some reason. But textural element, really great. But yeah. I think we'll just do PTSD. I don't remember if there's a transition. This whole album kind of flows, but we'll see.
Okay.
PTSD.
Don't do it. Oh my god. Young slut from the bottom of the East Coast. Get the bookie and the money in a mattress. Bulldog a nigga like Tristratus. Don't stop.
They're back.
Get the picture or you ain't no deal. Y'all deal looks something like Brexit. Bite crackers and wonder why you ain't a if you can say it to my face.
Ah, that's so good.
You gotta show what you're showing up in the stretcher. 1, 2.
I like that song for the clapping. PTSD.
Me too. Just the clapping though.
Okay.
Everything else kind of sucked. It was the
Wow.
worst song that's ever
crazy.
happened.
Ever.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought that one was pretty good. I don't have like a whole lot of things where I was like, "Ooh, that is very memorable."
Mhm.
But it just kind of went along with just the general vibe of the album.
It's kind of how it
So-
flows too, so that's why I'm trying to like bunch up two so we can get like a good feel.
Yeah, I think that's probably a good idea. I know we say this a lot on this channel, but we are kind of doing a big disservice to
Mhm.
ourselves by cutting this up all the time. And I feel that that is especially true with this album
Yes.
because I could see that being like a really nice in-betweener between two.
It probably is.
Yeah. So all right.
Yeah, I'm digging all of this so far. 1 second.
Pause. Everybody make fun of him. Look at him right now. Oh my
Probably
God.
getting yelled at.
He's probably getting yelled at for listening to JPEGMAFIA without a permit.
Yeah. My dad would hate it if he knew that I was listening to this.
Okay.
We weren't saying anything.
Okay. But yeah, it sounds really good. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's just everything just is fully like sonically working really good together. Yeah,
It just works.
It just works.
Yeah.
It just sounds like really crisp. It's not
Mhm.
crisp, but it's like, you know.
The mixing is top notch.
But yeah, the wrestling bars are back, which I'm always a fan of. I'm hoping that in the future he actually makes an entrance theme for somebody. Because
I know he's in connection with some people.
Yeah,
happen.
especially in AEW, he's friends with
got
one of the
some
wrestlers there, and someone already uses Action Bronson as a theme song, so it's not impossible. Yeah, but that's just kind of the nerdy, like, oh, I pick up on that every time thing that I'm looking for in his music.
He's a nerd, so he gets all, he knows.
Yeah. But yeah, I don't have anything bad to say. I'm really digging this so far.
I just got to talk about Bite Crackers and Act Like You Anorexic. That's the bar of the album. When talking about,
can't say that word,
labels.
dude.
I'm sorry. This is YouTube. We're good.
Okay.
Everybody calm down.
It was on Hassan's stream.
Everybody calm down. Just like that, using that as like a term for artists like selling out to labels and then yelling that their label disputes or their like label is bad and not giving them a fair share. Like, boom, like that's huge. But I think after listening to it for so many years, there's so many like little bars and things that are like so fantastic. Like, even though the production I think is the main star of this album, and the fact that he can make like really, really great melodic like pop rap songs. So, but with that, we're gonna go to the next two. I just want to vibe, to be honest.
Okay.
But Rap Grow Old and Die and No Child Left Behind. And then All My Heroes Are Cornballs.
Okay. Is this the Scary Hour?
I don't think so, no.
Some Kate Bush influence?
Nah. Scary Hour will come soon.
Okay.
It's just a vicious cycle. Going like Bobby, end up like Michael. I look like Hermit Cage. I dress like Jimmy Jones.
I forgot about that one.
I break the hate for heart. I know these cracking A&Rs think I'm a la carte. They want me Kevin James, bitch, pay me like Kevin Hart. Like Michael, then don't come up. They playing with my name. Yo, Peggy, bring the pain.
20 seconds left of the song.
Yeah, no.
I feel like he's never gonna run out of like samples for this.
What is that sample?
I like the resolution.
Why these niggas only show up when niggas be poppin'. Bruh, you turn yourself into a target. How they go from Anne Hathaway to Ann Coulter? All that shooting in the air on the pose. We jam, nigga, no floaters. Blades getting bold, straps on the shoulder.
Let me get a double bacon.
I love this so much.
No, not a double bacon. A bacon smokehouse meal with no cheese. Yeah, with no cheese on the thing. And
Would you like the meal large?
the meal is gonna be large. The meal is.
I gotta pause it. Oh. Rap girl died, no child left behind, and all my heroes are cornballs. Rap god. Oh.
All right. I think that those are two of the best ones on the album so far. Rap, Grow Old and Die, and No Child Left Behind. I was waiting for the switch, and it happens at the very end. Not that I'm complaining, because I do rather like Rap, Grow Old and Die. I thought that was very nice. Some kind of like melodic kind of singy stuff, which we haven't
Whatever
really
that
gotten.
is. Yeah.
Yeah. Big fan of that. And then, in the title track, that first verse, I was getting some major Brockhampton vibes from that.
A little bit.
I was like, well, yeah, this makes sense, because I know that JPEGMAFIA was on Roadrunner. Is that correct?
Yeah, that was.
Yes.
Technically, it was last year, but it came out this year. Yeah.
Okay.
I think they probably knew of each other at this point.
Yeah. Well, I can see why, they linked up, because
Look at that boy band kind of thing going on.
Yeah. And it was very good. And then, that second verse got the bars, Anne Hathaway to Ann Coulter, very funny joke.
Fire.
Yeah. And then, of course, the order, which I assume is
The Blessed Order.
from a Nick Cavocado video or whatever that guy's name.
That's
probably him.
So the person at the end that's ordering at Wendy's is JPEGMAFIA, who was the guy that's featured on LP that does the rebound verse. So he went from ordering Wendy's on an album to having one of the best verses on an album the next time. So
Wow,
a little bit of a weird history there.
Wow, dog, the glow up.
Yeah, really like the title track. Very silly samples. The person saying, I like JPEGs because of the resolution. It's a lot funnier than it should be.
I've listened to it so
really
much where I don't realize it's ridiculous.
Yeah. I don't really know how to feel about the other one, though. It's a mouthful. But the last 30 seconds kind of threw me for a loop. I don't really know what was going on there. But
Sometimes you just
title track is probably my favorite of the new stuff I've heard so far. So, yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I forget how good one of my favorite albums are, because I would if you don't listen to it for a while, you're like, you doubt having it that high in your albums of all time list, and then you listen to it again, and you're like, nope, this deserves where it's at, and we're good. So, but yeah, those were fantastic. I guess we'll do BBW and Prone. Another 2-4.
Okay.
The meal is gonna come with a.
It's gonna come with. You think he ordering the Sprite?
Woman.
Oh.
I'm getting paid up this hard today. I'm the medicine man. Keep a sip in my hand.
I think we've reached demon hours.
Is it
In the middle.
time?
Spooky time. Scary Hours 2 by Drake.
Oh no!
We can find you at your job, we gon' be at home. Heard your nigga up and coming, we gon' put him on. I ain't even gon' try to conceal a cone. Let's get it on. Hey, don't get up. It's the it's the ocean and the trees and truly, yeah. Hey, nice.
You know, to pause after these. BBW and Prone.
Prone was the scary song.
That was the resident scary song.
Yes. It's every single album that's gonna be in this fan suggestion.
It's gonna have a scary song. Yeah.
Yes. I just hope that it keeps going.
Mm-hmm.
So then we have a scary season like Kate Bush.
Yep.
But I don't see myself going back to Prone a whole lot. That is too scary for me. BBW, on the other hand, I thought was very nice. I thought it was too short. Because I would have liked to see that a little bit more stuff done with that.
Mm-hmm.
But very good, I think.
Yeah, this is all great. I don't really know what to say at this point because it's like,
there's a
how
lot
do
to
you
take
describe
in here.
this?
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I haven't heard anything so far that's like just straight up like no. But yeah, I'm just like, I don't know what to say. It's just all great. So
Yeah, this has to be like the album I think of immediately when someone says like music dichotomies and texture, besides like Damn as being like the musical dichotomy, like straight down the middle. This is like, it'll happen in the same song. I think like Prone is the best example where it's like super like rage induced, and then the last 20 seconds is like some like really like happy like weed song type, like, oh, look at how pretty everything is.
Yeah.
Like just without any explanation whatsoever. But I mean, I just love like the whoever the other voice is that like kind of pops in and like provides like sentences or whatever she's kind of going on about through the record, and how it like portrays that what like he's trying to do. Like he has this aggressive side, but he's also got this other side that pops in and out. Every song has like this kind of eye of the storm moment where all the like clutter just goes away and you get like some very beautiful like melodies and stuff. So I'm still loving this thing. It hasn't changed. We'll do the next two again. We'll do Life's Hard. Here's a song about Sorrel, whoever that is. We haven't figured that out. And then Thought Tactics. But I think this one's like an interlude. So.
Oh, that was the
Okay.
word.
Yeah.
It's not important to the world. Drink it when I want to. Drink it when I want. Drink up. Hey, never. Bitch, where? Bruh, put the keyboard down, get the Mac out. Black out, make a motherfucker back out. I wanna rock your world. I wanna be your girl. You wanna take me out, yeah, yeah. Take me out, they never take me down.
Oh, we actually got a fade out.
Fade
It's
out.
the first time we've gotten an actual closing.
Crazy.
Sorrel and Thought Tactics. I'm not going to say the whole thing. Too long.
Sorrel was fine.
Yeah.
You know, it's an
That
interlude.
is like the low point where it's like it doesn't really need to be here, but it is.
No.
So
Fine, you know, whatever. Thought Tactics, pretty decent. I don't know if there's anything super crazy about it where I'm like, ooh, this is fantastic. But I enjoyed it. I didn't dislike it. So, you know,
a little more chill.
Yeah.
yeah, Sorrel is like, you know, meh. You know, I think that's the first point of the record so far where it's like, okay, that was like
That is
not-
like the low point, I think, for everybody, where it's kind of like this song didn't really need to be included. You could have just put like
Yeah.
another beat there, but
I think it was more the singing for me. It was just like
yeah.
too intentionally off tone. But yeah, Thought Tactics is good. Very heavy bass in the background the whole time. Yeah, good. I don't know what to say besides good, because,
Yeah.
you know.
whole thing kind of flows. So, I mean,
Yeah.
we can just round out the whole album with like pairings of 2. I think we're just gonna do that. So we'll do Free the Frail and then Post Verified Lifestyle. We do have a feature, Helena Deland, first featured artist here on track 13.
Holy moly.
What?
I don't know.
Feel like I'm losing hope. I'm on the web, I net the gross, I see the growth. I feel engaged, I'm in the game, don't need a coach. If it's good, then it's good. Break it down, this shit is out of my hands. Yes. Look, I used to walk around with guns on me. Look. Down, this shit is out of my hands. No.
Such a cool chord change.
Don't rely on the strength of my
And then they changed the chord. Yep.
It's good, then it's good. Break it down, this shit is out of my hands.
Quicksand. It's too thick to stand.
Ford F-250, 2 of them, with the Wi-Fi and the nitrous booster. You know how we do it, man.
Love me a Ford F-150.
F250.
2.
2 of them.
So many of them.
I'm feeling like fucking you up. I know it, I know it, I know it. Let him catch you something, catch my eyes wide like King Kong.
Peggy 18.
Peggy 18.
You get put on the spot and you're supposed to be talking about something, but you don't know what to talk about.
Worry about it. You'll be okay.
It's just something I grew up on.
Incredible. Took an edible and thought my keyboard muttered to me. Oh, you think you up and coming G? Nah, up and comings really think they me. Bitch, I'm beating single mixed with beaters with a dash of doom in 98 degrees. So fuck yo.
What's the sound? I need to know the exact sound.
I think it's like a PlayStation
Yeah,
notification.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right. Free the Frail and then Post Verified Lifestyle.
I liked Free the Frail was pretty epic. Especially that ending with, I assume that's
Yeah.
Helena
Yeah.
Deland or however you say her name. Very nice. Don't get a lot of harmonies on this album. And I mess with harmonies a lot. So that was very cool. I did like the samples seem to be getting more and more frequent. Like the whole ending of Post Verified is just all samples pretty much. And that was pretty epic. I
Mhm.
like that. And yeah, I don't know. Great bars, great production, great song.
You got all 3.
Yeah.
Those are probably 2 of the best so far.
For sure.
IMO. Yeah, Free the Frail. I think this is like the most streamed off of this album, which I can see why.
Only second to
Yeah.
Jesus Forgive Me.
Yeah, it's definitely the most cohesive so far. I like the y'all pray to Jehovah, I pray to Jehovah. That's
Yeah.
pretty
Bars.
pretty
That was
epic.
pretty funny.
Post Verified Freestyle, I think, is just a better prone IMO. I mean, prone is still good, but this one is just it hits the nail on the head a little bit better, and it's a little bit more diverse too. So yeah, this is very nice.
Very nice.
Very
Yeah,
nice.
these are 2 of the best, or some of the best. I don't know. The whole album is fantastic, so I don't really have favorites. But Free the Frail, I'm glad that an artist can like have their most vulnerable song and have it be like the second most played. Usually that doesn't happen. So I'm glad people got Peggy's back with that one. But even just like doing that kind of song, knowing like what people know about like your music is like pretty nuts. But the whole Eye of the Storm moment, like the biggest Eye of the Storm moment on the album is like that outro with Helena just killing it.
Yeah.
But then Post Verified Lifestyle, like the whole thing where it's like when you're supposed to be talking about something but you don't know what to say, like after people recognize you and give you critical acclaim, it's like, now what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
And I mean, this came out of it, which is like crazy good. But yeah, there's a lot of like weird storytelling elements of emotions portrayed through him and like this woman he's talking to throughout the whole thing, where you get little bits and pieces that he doesn't say on record specifically. But I don't know, it's incredibly complex and textured and great and all over the place and fantastic. It's just great.
And it's your
All right.
favorite album of all time.
It's close. It's very close. But next two, we got everybody's favorite song, Basic Bitch Tear Gas, and then into the Dots Freestyle Remix with Buzzy Lee and Abdul Ali. Bars. Wait.
Let's do it.
Scrub is a guy who thinks
There it is.
Yeah.
It ain't hard to see. I stuff a Glock in my bitch pocket. Bitch stop. Skinny nigga, big pop. I'm not a rapper, I'm white trash and a mocha body. Ain't no career, I'm just hoping Madonna adopts me. I get it poppin'. Fuck rock, bump pop. Do a feature for what? Bro, I've been dying to kick it. I'm too big for my britches. I'm too rich for these bitches.
Written like a ocean.
I forgot that there's a No Scrubs
Yeah.
cover on this
Just squeezes in there.
album. No, it is a very good Scrubs cover, or No Scrubs cover.
Yes.
Not the show Scrubs with Zach Braff.
That would be interesting.
That would be an interesting cover. But yeah, I liked Basic Bitch, Tear Gas, and I think Dot's freestyle. It made me laugh a couple times. I don't know. I've been thoroughly enjoying all these bars, and that's what really resonated with me with Veteran. So I'm glad that that is carrying over and has been as consistent as it is here. And yeah, I liked Dot's freestyle remix quite a bit.
Pretty
Very
groovy.
nice.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm a broken record at this point, but it's
I
just
think we all are.
yeah, it's all great. Doubt's freestyle was the only other one that I knew going in besides Jesus Forgive Me. Just probably an odd one other song to know. But out of all these, I don't know how I know it either. But
I probably played it
yeah.
way too many times.
Yeah. But yeah, just really good mixing. I think that's one of the biggest draws for me. Is just everything is just so alive, I think, and it's just so layered and like mixed very well, so you can hear everything. It's all crisp and nice and sounds good and is very nice.
Epic.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think the reason why he's my favorite artist is he can make like some of the hardest rap songs ever and then do not only No Scrubs cover, but also interpolate Britney Spears and do a Call Me Maybe cover. Like, the guy's got it all. So it's really crazy how you can just like make Prone and then just have like, oh, here's No Scrubs. It's no big deal. But
Yeah.
his challenging of like normal like masculinity throughout the album is also fantastic, where it's like, don't get capped by a guy in a gown. Like, these really weird, like dressed in your grandma's hand-me-downs, like these really weird lyrics that are awesome. But yeah, I all of it is just so great. But that Dots freestyle is from Kenny Beats The Cave Show. I think Peggy was like the first one to be on that show, where Kenny Beats like makes a beat in 10 minutes and then whoever his guest is goes in and does a freestyle. So he remixed it and did his thing with it. So pretty cool that he included it, because I think people were kind of dying to hear like a final version of that one. But Guess we can close her out with Buttermilk Jesus type beat into Poppy I Missed You.
All right.
Okay.
Every time I listen to it, I'm about to fucking cry.
I wish I had a nickname as cool as Buttermilk Jesus.
Do people call him that?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
It's also known as DJ Half Court Violation. That one's a good one.
I like that. I like that.
Damn, Buttermilk Jesus. That's not a good time.
Certified hood classic. Oh yeah, there's another Scary Hour song. I forgot about that.
Oh no.
I'm pretty sure I coughed on every fucking.
Black ears, big guts, it's the mid, hey, it's a little baby. Yeah. Left wing haze. Eating Peggy Harry. Target practice on the Aryan. Redneck tears. What a beverage. Dead cops on my song, that's hilarious. Are you mad cause the nigga done bought a go-to? More like pistol pack. Flash the burn in his face and make him pray to me.
We did it.
What an album.
Indeed. That was definitely the most veteran song.
Yeah.
You just needed a harsh beat and you got a veteran song.
Yeah. I don't know if I was the biggest fan of Poppy I Missed You. I think that outro was dragged a little. Just like the one droning note.
Mm-hmm.
Not a whole lot else going on. But you know, the beginning part of it was pretty nice. Talking about killing white people, I thought that was pretty funny. Made me laugh quite a bit. And then, you know, Buttermilk Jesus was just, that one was fun. I like that one quite a bit. I think that is definitely, I don't think it's like an interlude straight up, but like it's better than Sorrel.
It's a nice break, yeah.
In terms of like short 1 minute songs. But yeah, good stuff all around. Definitely like it more than Veteran. So
that was the plan.
That. Yeah.
Yeah. Probably the best lyrically on the album was Poppy I Missed You. At least, again, that veteran style type thing.
Mm-hmm.
But off rip, much better than Veteran. Maybe better than LP with repeat listens.
It's got to sit with you, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm a much bigger fan of the instrumentals on here than I am on Veteran, where it's much more abrasive and in your face. But yeah, Jesus Forgive Me might still be my favorite because I've heard that one so much. But
it is just that
Grammy
good,
Waifu.
Though, so.
Yeah, Beta Male Strategies, Grammy Waifu, title track, Free the Frail, Post Verified, all very good. Especially with me, because I'm not good with first listens. I don't remember anything. Very memorable and good, and they stick with you. And
cool.
Yeah, and cool and nice.
Hot.
Yes.
Yeah. He seems to have a theme of ending albums in like incredibly aggressive ways. He's done it on Veteran with Curb Stomp. He did it here with Poppy I Missed You, and then he does it on LP with Untitled. So I mean, even after this like super introspective journey into fame and how to maneuver in a internet age of rappers, you still get like the Veteran era track where it's like, I'm still about this. I just don't need to make a whole album about it anymore. But I mean, Redneck Tears, it's great. The whole verse is great. I love it.
Yeah.
But yeah, whole thing as a experience is still just like, for me, one of the best experiences I've ever had with an album. And it's one of those that grows with repeat listens until you get like all the little, like I was like addicted to this thing when it came out because I've never heard anything like this at that point. I was used to like pretty mainstream rap music with some exceptions. But I mean, as soon as you hear this, it's like, whoa, what am I stepping into here? But then you start picking up on the different samples he uses, all the little intricate things that you don't hear in first listen. But yeah, still a 10 out of 10 album. Still one of my favorites ever.
Let's spin
We
a
have
wheel.
Yeah. I hope we don't get LP.
That's a lot of albums.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's definitely grown since last time you saw it. Any specifics? What are we hoping
I'm just
for?
letting it go. There's too many for me to pick from here.
Dial It.
Yeah, I don't think Dial It's
it's
on
on
here.
here.
I don't think nobody recommended that yet, but I'm
Not
looking at
yet.
Rina
If you're watching this
Sawayama.
far, comment and you
Yeah,
want to see Dial
comment
It.
it. Yeah. I'm looking for Rina Sawayama, maybe some Jeff Buckley, or King Gizzard. There's a lot of King Gizzard.
There is. I'm still hoping for Channel Orange.
Yeah, we do need to
really
get that
want
one.
Here to,
Yeah.
yeah. Or Mariah Carey.
I forget that she's on here.
We'll see.
Oh boy. These are always like super anxiety inducing.
I know. Dude!
Bro, we got Mariah Carey.
Mariah Carey!
No way. We almost got LP. What the heck? Show's rigged. All right.
Yay! I'm so excited. I hope the Christmas song
I'm
is
actually
on
interested.
I don't think I've listened to any other Mariah Carey
I have not.
song except the Christmas song and that one that she stole the Tom Tom Club song.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go. One less album on there. Very exciting stuff. And stop it.
So join us next time for Mariah Carey's Butterfly. I feel like there's more crossover there than I would like to think, because I could definitely see Peggy doing a Mariah Carey song. But
yeah,
join us for that. I don't know if this album is like well received or anything. I have literally no idea that it existed until right now. So next week is a true blind reaction. But that's what we do here. So
yeah. I'm looking here. I don't recognize any of these songs. So we are in for a treat, I suppose. A lot of long songs too, which I wouldn't have expected from Mariah Carey. So
it's from '97, so I think that's kind of like her prime, I think.
It would have been after the Christmas song.
Yeah, so she's killing it after the Christmas song. So
exactly.
There's no way this could be bad. But yeah, that'll be interesting next time. So stay tuned if you want to see that. If not, we got a lot of other stuff on that wheel, as you saw. So we will eventually get something that will interest you.
Probably.
But yeah, I guess the only other plug is watch or listen to our podcast, whatever one you want to, in the description. That's all the plugging I have to do. I feel like such a coward once I have to plug too many things. So
plug everything.
Plug in your refrigerator.
Don't want to unplug that.